Hello, I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor, and today we're going to go to part 2 of a series on how to lower your golf score without changing your swing. So if this is your first time to this channel, welcome. This channel is all about helping you play better golf and lowering your golf score. And of course, one of the best ways to lower your score would be to consider subscribing to this channel. Every Monday, Melbourne time at 9 AM, I upload a new video, and every video is taking a new approach to lower your golf score. So as I said, today's part 2 in a series of how to lower your golf score without changing your golf swing. And if you want to look at part 1, I'll put a link to the video at the top of the page here. So one of the mistakes I see most people make working at a golf course, and I've been working at golf courses for 40 odd years, so I've seen this happen a lot. People get out of the car, go to the pro shop, pay their green fees, enter the comp, whatever it is they do, then they go straight out to the first tee and tee off. You really can't afford to start feeling your way on those first few holes. You really want to start and try and play your best golf right from the word go. And it's quite a simple thing to just get there a few minutes early and hit a few shots on the golf range. If you don't have a golf range, there's every chance there's going to be a golf net nearby and you can go and hit some shots in a golf net. Just warm yourself up. So instead of standing on the first tee and just trying to feel your way, it'd be nice just to get on that first tee, put a nice good smooth swing on it because you know you've warmed up, and you can start to attack the course right from that first shot. It's so simple, it's so obvious, yet everyone misses it. And the typical warm-up just consists of getting the putter out and having a few 3-foot putts. I think it's worthwhile certainly having a few short putts, but also go and practice, say, putts from about 10 to 15 paces away and go up and back, trying to get a feel for what it's like uphill, slightly downhill, slightly side hill. It's just so important you get a feel for the speed of the greens. So if you can do that, that will help. If you really don't have anywhere you can practice, at least do some kind of stretching and some kind of warm-up. So I'm going to put a link at the top of the page to a video I made some time ago on some warm-up stretches that I do every time before I play. Now that's what I do before I start hitting balls, and I always hit balls on a range before I go out and play. But if nothing else, at least if you can do that, you're giving yourself a little bit of a chance. So the second thing that I see quite often happen on a golf course is that people just don't hit enough club into the green, and they finish short of the green so many times. And I think this happens because they calculate what distance they have to hit, and they might say, look, I've got 120 metres to the flag or 132 yards. That's going to be an 8-iron or a 7-iron or whatever it is. And they're right. If they hit their absolute best shot, that is the right distance to get the ball on the flag, to the flag. Unfortunately, most people don't hit their absolute best shot that often. They might only do it 2 or 3 times out of 10, which means 7 or 8 times out of 10, they're hitting less than their best shot, which means the ball comes up short. So I think it's a really good plan of attack that when you're over 100 metres or 100 yards from the flag, if you think it's say an 8-iron, take out 7. If you think it's a 5-iron, take out a 4-iron. Just hit one more club than you think. And don't hit one more club hitting it easy, just hit one more club. You will not go over the back of the green. Most greens are about 30 metres or 30 paces from the front of the green to the back of the green. That's roughly 4 clubs difference from the front to the back. So if you just hit one more club, it's very unlikely that you're going to end up over the back of the putting surface. It just means if you mishit it, you'll get a few more yards and it might sneak it onto the green, give you 2 putts, and you'll make 1 more or 2 more pars per round than what you normally do. That's lowering your score without changing your golf swing. So just be a bit more strategic. Give it a go. What's the worst thing that can happen? You hit it over the back of the green. At least you're not short all the time. So on your next round of golf, if you think it's a 9, hit 8. If you think it's a 7, hit 6. And I'd love to know what happens at the end of the game. And this one's a really simple one. If we agree that putting accounts for a large amount of your strokes, sometimes it's half, sometimes it's a third, it's still a lot of strokes. It's the club that we tend to use in the bag every single hole, unless you chip in or you hole a shot, which we hope we do, but generally speaking, you get the putter out on every single hole that we play. I want you to just ask yourself, have I been fitted for that putter? And very few people get their putter fitted. So I see a lot of people using putters that are way too long for them. And if you use a putter that's too long, that's going to affect how your stroke goes in your swing. It's going to affect your head position over the ball. It's going to affect the way you see the line. If you are seeing the line incorrectly, there's every chance your putter alignment is going to be out. If you're not aiming the putter where you think it is, you're not going to hold putts. So it's a worthwhile thing to do is to get your putter fitted. And I'll put a link to a video at the top of the page there where I talk about why you should get your putter fitted. So consider getting it done. You may be able to adapt your current putter. It might be a simple thing that you might need to shorten your putter length. But certainly get your putter fitted, and I'm sure it's going to pay big results. And probably the easiest way of lowering your golf score without changing your golf swing is to get more putts in the hole in one. So if we can focus on short putting and improve our short putting, it's going to have a huge effect on our score. So if you think of Justin Rose, he became the #1 golfer in the world, not because he hit the ball further or he hit the ball better. He actually concentrated on putts from under 10 feet. And in 12 months, he did it to the point where he was one of the best putters in the world and he became the best golfer in the world. So if you can make some improvements to your short putting, it's really going to pay dividends. So at the top of the page, I've got a video there on how to improve your short putting. It's one of my better videos. It's a little long. Stick with it. It's chock full of advice on how you can improve your short putting. So there you have it. How to improve your score without changing your golf swing. So every one of those points today has focused on a way you can lower your score. No change to the golf swing at all. Just common sense. So try and apply these, and I still have more videos in this series and they'll be coming over in the next few weeks. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for letting me help you with your golf. I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.